Every my deshe, Mimobia Joe, Mimobia Kwaba. Ukuda numere asanso. This is NDC 360. Jumedia strong kokra, NDC amanyuko, Yashasha, Yadibodero, Efa and pa and pa, Yura, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the NDC amanyuko, and Wama Wuheme, and your my Ghana relative to the upcoming 2024 elections. A hassle. And on some we could chiba bremai efa amamu bonia ede ahokyere ne abenidia beto yen so no ye gye abotre eyi nsem no makoma akoboko echichirim ehaye ni atem yi nsem no church ase in a very simple way se ne be ya abofra kra ebete ase bidin de Sammy Gamfi NDC achame and I will be bringing you this segment of NDC 360 and it is a wo hwemia spread the word, tell a friend to tell a friend that Sammy Gamfi is live, NDC 360 is live. Eha na no krense minyina ewo. Eha and ye serve with the truth and nothing but the truth about our country Ghana. And the kwanya ye to me abwama ensisa mapaba ama Ghana afanentumapa. Efra, we are having a simulcast as always. We live on Odunia TV, we live on TV XYZ, we live on Loud Silence TV. Angel TV, MBN TV, Akina Radio, and several television stations. Omo Adaroma, Omo Fejumedi Live. We are grateful to all of them. We are also live on NDC 360 on Facebook, NDC 360 official on X, Dodoana Fred, Twitter, or YouTube. So you can watch this program on any of these social media handles or on the TV stations. Mabuboso. So spread the word. And if you're watching me on social media, I'm sure you will, mommy. Like the link, share, continue sharing, don't stop sharing, and comment, because then we will make time, as always, to read your messages. What are we talking about today on NDC 360? Very important issue about our collective survival. Yababe kasa about yensio, yakwaye, yensase. It's all about the NPP-led, ever-worsening Galamsey menansa. Ese yensio, ese yensase, ese o my Ghana. Na, threatening your collective survival as a people. And today, yadobe ko etwe, yadobe babi si baby and Ghana edru. What did the NPP say on the issue of Galamsey? But what is the reality we see today? These facts and figures, and this is a matter which is not an NDC NPP matter, no. It's a matter about our collective survival as a people. It's a matter about human life, human health. It's a matter about our endangered existence as a nation. And unti fafidie to here and spread the word that unye biso ebeteno no sweti mahwedwumade bi. But anya nonko, we are still discussing the 2024 manifesto of the NDC. And the Tifia Sammy resetting Ghana for dedicating jobs, accountability and prosperity. Inyuma Pepereyo ni atentrene ene yeyo impuntu for yenyina. And today we will also take time. Last week we spoke about the tax cuts in the manifestos, the social interventions, and the job creation initiatives. Today we're going to talk about education. And remember more, we will add health, which is very important. But education, which is fundamental, critical to the future of this country. And ne uhemia ubehu dear John Mahama NDC beye from 2025 going to transform and reset the education sector. Na Ghana timia falentuma pefra. You know beches and seminar. And we'll bring you a few snipers from John Mahama's ongoing tour in the Bunu East region. So the show is packed and it promises to be very interesting. So keep your station here, your TV here, or here your social media. Keep it here, don't change it. But let me repeat, like the link,
share, and comment. Like, share, and comment, because we'll make time to read that. And so, this is what today's show is all about. And we will be zooming straight into action after this quick break. Here, this 24-hour economy video clip, Imami. This is a clip about Ubi Anti Muja, Ubi Eniaje. Share John Muhammad and Sempanaba. Yeba Pa. We are starting with a moment of truth segment, and we are looking at the ever worsening NPP-led Galamsey menace. Member CCI. Abusiafo, memo wakwa babiemba NDC 360 so. Ofan ye drew sui is the moment of truth segment. Moment of truth today, you know, we serve you with the truth and nothing but the truth. And then Komoda Yebabi Dino, to say the medical tribunal, is about a national issue. A looming crisis that threatens our very existence as a people. A national emergency. Why was shemi? I was say what was so femi. Because it is not about party colors. You didn't come on so whether you are NPP, NDC, CPP, PNC, forget about that for now. Because ye nipa kane, and we must survive before we can even do party politics. Let your conscience judge for you. Whether say the ye kano no kre ana enye no kre. Ebusiafo na ye tie baby enka bi nhye 2017. Samre no na afei no mampanyi Akufuado eni NPP amanyuku ababetena konya so. Mampanyi Akufuado gina simpie so. Eno kan bibi kire oman ni nyina se. Ono wasi nkete se efom wagudie a yetu no kwambone so mane sei ensuo nsase ne yakwaye illegal mining. Oba no wabetu ase. Na waye krado mpu se so obehwere ni dibre anane mampenya konya na onfa ho nti potokasa mo kan se he is putting his presidency on the line to fight illegal mining. Asem we ye Ghana fo bebre de Ghana fo a they were sincerely looking for a leader obe to sa san no quentia illegal mining. Here one day. So they believe their leader, they believe their president. Ebi asemo amike wante anawati refi. This is the moment of truth. Ye tu mira ni achirisi ni ama obiedi. We want the facts to speak for themselves. Intifitape we mame ni enfanka kayo.
I took the decision that would be a betrayal of the trust that the Ghanaian people put in me on the 7th of January this year. And as a result, we established this committee within the government to design a policy for us, not just to stop it, to reclaim the land, to let our rivers work again, but also to see how we can figure a way for all these able-bodied young men who are involved in this activity to find an alternative livelihood. So it's a package. It's a package that we have designed to try and bring this menace to a conclusion. I've said it in the cabinet, and perhaps it's the first time I'll be saying it in public. I am prepared to put my presidency on the line on this matter. I've heard it being said that I should be careful. Many of these people voted for me, and if I continue this exercise, perhaps they will not vote for me again. If by the grace of God I'm in a position, my party allows me to go again, and I have the health and everything to go again, that I'll not get it again. And I'll say to myself, well, this is a choice that all of us have to make as human beings. You do what you think is right, or do you do what you think will allow you to get along? I think that you do what you think is right. That is what you're required to do.
This is our president, Nana Adodankwa William Akufuado. And this was sometime in 2017. Kasa na ede, kasa na etakuma sopa. Kasa na esichiri wum. We Ghana ni na utia no wani age. Sa wo mampanyi wesa brofo sa. Na wo kasa ono de obeye de sene fata. Onfa wo kra se obi bubefu no anu bi beto abetia no. He's putting his presidency on the line. Na mpanyifo a ete wo nyina ebi ya hemfo. Mo bo mo nsemo mampanyi pra. Eno nti ene ye pese ye hwese. Sa asem na mampanyi Akufuado kan na kosisen. Wadi ni boshe so ana woni ni boshe so. Presidency no on the line pa. Was there even a line? Did he really mean those words? And are we witnessing the impact or the results of Nsem Wakainana? It's important. It is important because see ya to abama will be say one somia eye nyina yetu mi ne de ahye nsa. Nsem wa obegyina simpis wa ka kire no pam between ye no. And therefore we must hold him to it. And this is a very, very important issue. And we all deserve to know why ya na wanye. Because why ya ni gise mebe boye. Nanso wanye dia and yes so and say. Now you see, I don't want to be the judge. Because if you are now working, because so Sammy Gamfi or NDC ni on per Kufuado asem. It is a Kufuado ye cry obeka se wanye. So let's look at then and now. What do I mean by that? President Kufuado can same way 2017. Okay? Now, John Mahama Frekonyo so 2016. Galamsey kono na it saying in 2016. So very, very easy. Just check. In Suya Ededa Ghana no, in 2016. Na need to say. What was the state of the water bodies? And what is the state now? That is the terminal report of Kufuado. That is the way you measure and judge objectively. It doesn't lie in the mouth of Sammy Gamfi or anybody to say so Mampenye Kufuado were fairly, were di yiramo the okayen when ni so no. And there is this sister, this amazing broadcaster called Araba Kumsen. No, waye juma wo multimedia chat. Now, sometime under the first term of the NPP, or your editorial on Galamsey. And in that editorial, JOYNEWS for Kofa, a video of River and Cobra, a Western region, in 2016 under John Mahama. And normally compare the same water body, normally compare 2018. So at least if you watch that documentary or that editorial, you will have an idea as to the state of our environment under John Mahama.
Residents in many towns in the Western region are having to endure the impact of severe water rationing. Of course, on the surface, it is regarded as a common phenomenon because once in a while, the taps run dry and we are forced to consume a smaller quantity of what we usually would. But this is not business as usual. The people in the Western region have been forced into this situation by the actions of illegal miners in the River Pra, Galamsey, which in turn has resulted in the Ghana Water Company's inability to adequately treat water for consumption.
Yeah, so producer, just keep that image on the screen, the last image, just pause it on the screen. And on your left is River and Cobra, 20th February 2016. This is not from NDC. This is JOYNEWS. So you can see, this was an editorial by JOYNEWS. So John Mahama Breso 20th February, this is River and Cobra. Okay? And what you see on the right, the same River and Cobra in 2018. But I'm going to show you 2024. River and Cobra, River Pra, and so many rivers. When Kufuado say you can take it off the screen now. The Dasu ya muhu ye ya na River and Cobra ni ate kama. O hwe nsuo no kra be hu anim no. And Kufuado say John Mahama anyehwe or no na eba be put the presidency on the line to fight illegal mining. So let's now check the status of these water bodies today, 2024. Producer, let's see the videos.
Yeah, in so forms no musu nie. No mo woman no. I don't know the woman no ba no no. The wura nsu na se. Akotwe anwa na wo nsu na se ni nyina. Ntomo board yellow no. Abon say adenne nam so. Sa owi mo nsu no we bonsa mu no. Nsu no we pokra no mo we mu begu so a o mes dane no mes se ni nyina. Bonsa no no. Bonsa ntare no mo di wura mu no ba no no ho su hihisa no engine mi nu we nso so ba ko bo nsu na ba ko so twi load no to we from bugudom for boat mu bu nsu so mu nsu no so nko ano mo ye adwuma to mu wo mu no we no sana nsu so for so de no atie eni nsu bia we de promise no eno de nsu bia we bonsa ne da no ma condemn no kra we no Galamsey gunde garo
Current state of the Pra River, and what you can see there are chamfines. So there they are, lined up along the river as usual, and based on the testimony of a man who lives in this community, he says they are all involved in Galamsey, which is why they are lined up along the Pra. So this is the current state of the Pra. And I just crossed the road just to get a closer view of the Pra on this side as well. I mean,
this is sad. Areho. Asifin. That your man penny NPP for a banye tisui ebeka nsem da che no more decide we di Ghana. This is more than 7 years after the president says he's putting his presidency on the line to fight Galamsey. Mauhu 2016 Rivan Cobra. Some of these videos we didn't produce it. Bakoye TV3 for Belamundi, you heard a voice. It be Erastus Asaredonko. The Emuhunu Wasui. That is Erastus Asaredonko of multimedia, award-winning journalist. Why at the forefront of the fight against illegal mining. Enti River Cobra. These are all from 2024. Tano River. River Bia NDC one in Super. This is the water that provides us with potable water. These are the river bodies. This is the current state. This is the scorecard of Akufo-Addo, Mbaumia, and the NPP 7.5 years after lying to us, said they are putting their presidency on the line. Enya Sammy Gamfi neka, ensuo no neka. A lawyer for Cabrofobia say, res ipsa loquitur. The matter speaks for itself. That is the meaning of it. Now, Abusianfo, say Abia, oh, Jane who said you're making and foul, you are making a big mistake. Because Abia na you are making one semi, ebi na ukru. But in sure we know, and only a process, they magana for you in no. And asoya omuna yo omo juma se omo maye in Supanom or Ghana Water Company Limited. Oma babontia be kansembi. Na me pese I'm going to the screen. I'm going to show you 2 things Ghana Water Company has said. Na mama who BBC for so reportage be omaye. So producer, let's start with the Ghana Water Company statement on the state of our water bodies. And the threat opposed to Ghana. As far as in Super, I was say Ghana air concern. So there is a press release from Ghana Water Limited. You see their letterhead there. Dated 30th August 2024. And very fresh. And it's been widely published and discussed in the media. And we're story almost say water supply challenges emanating from illegal mining activities. So the management of Ghana Water Company Limited wishes to inform all its cherished customers of water supply challenges within Cape Coast, Elimina, and surrounding communities in recent times. The recent demand supply gap is as a result of inadequate raw water received at the Setrahemai water treatment plant as a result of Galamsey. pollution of the Pra River along its course, and most especially at the catchments for abstraction, has reduced water embankment to the barest minimum. About 60% of the catchment capacity is silted as a result of illegal Galamsey compromising, illegal mining, Galamsey compromising the quality of raw water. We are currently recording an average turbidity of 14,000 NTU instead of 2,000. The turbidity level, just as you know, if you was a womb, it was a 2,000 NTU. But she said, and I'm 14,000, seven times more. You see? And this is what the Ghana Water Company is saying. The situation has caused severe inconveniences to our customers and consumers, and we sincerely apologize. This is what they are saying. And this is just for those in the central region. Even before this, normally a similar statement about Western region. So they are now faced with a serious water problem. Greater Accra, the same thing. The Accra, Central, Western. And Quebec say Accra they are Galamsey, but we are all feeling it. And very soon, all the 16 regions will feel it. I'm not saying it. Ghana Water Company Limited. And NPP for so it is not NDC saying it. Yeah, kind of crutch now. Let's look at the Manjo Online story, the latest from Ghana Water Company Limited. And then after that, I will show you what even BBC is saying. Because Adiana Yehuama, even international media organizations are worried for Ghana. Say, baby, I hear kono. Producer, so give us that Manjo Online story, very speedily, for you to see. Oh, you can't be say water is life. Ensure yenkwa. It is what your memu na ensure odoman kuma nyame de achen. Ade a ama man bi pebi omunya. Many countries are living in deserts. Ensure ba ko say kromu ni bi. Na ye nyame ache ensure. A ye betumi dia yekua. Ye betumi anom bi, ye betumi dia no aduane, ye betumi dia di adwuma. Na ye yes say ni say aban a wote akonwa so. Ahwa say ni say no. Will it help you? Will it help Ghana? Will it help your children? Follow me. This is my job online. This story was published on the 2nd of September 2024, a few days ago. And Latifia Sammy, Galamsey, Ghana on the brink of severe water crisis. Ghana Water Company Limited warns. So today should be 4th September. So 2 days ago, fresh. Jodea and Ghana Water for Kanye. Ghana on the brink of severe water crisis. Such as aka kiti na Ghana yako or how kesiemwa yenya nsuo no more Ghana. That is what our kind of potokasem. And if you read the story, sorry for that. Producer, please, let's go back to the story. Let's go back to the Manjo Online story. Let's go back to the Manjo Online story. It's very important. Okay, let's you keep this on. Let's do BBC. This BBC story says Ghana risks importing water by 2030. And if you read the story, I wanted to read the story, but looks like producer just gave me screenshots. No problem. If you read the story, BBC for Chirimu say, baby, Ghana no in the next 6 years, Ghana yenyansuo no more Ghana biem. Yenyansuo no aduane, yenyansuo nyehwe. I just say I can't show for a baby Ghana drone. So Ghana Water Company account and BBC account. This is the state of our water bodies. Now, Abusianfo say ensuo ne nko a enkenya ya. If it was just a matter of our water bodies and I say no enkenya ya. Now there are medical reports supported by the Ghana Medical Association and I'm yensuo ya NPP for abemu mpanyinfo oebiana o say ada na Sammy kasa. As we move along, you will know those doing the Galamsey. And yet the ordinary miner in Obuase or Takwa, no. Galamsey we eye abemu mpanyinfo Akufuado Bawumia omo ministers omo party mpanyinfo na ye. This is not the ordinary Galamsey in Sanwo Edwuma no. Galamsey has been with us for many, many years. We've never seen this level of pollution of our water bodies and the destruction of our lands and forest reserves. So you should know that and yes, I hear for Mantier and Keti Galamsey no na akoso problem with. And I'll prove to you. So you just be patient. But you see, the Amanaye Hunti Aye program when is there. Doctors in Ghana, the Ghana Medical Association, is now telling us say, and I'm saying you are no. Galamsey mercury womb, lead womb, cyanide, that pollute nsuo ni nyina no. Ye nom no ekuye, e ma ye yare. Na de ya areho ne se, enkran ketenkete a omo maame yemu aye nya nwo omo. Apemfo omo wo these areas omo nom se nsuo we no. Omo nyemu nti nkred omo yemu no. Omo didem wo omo maame mu yemu. Can you imagine that? Nkran ne didem. Ene ye wo nkra wo Ghana ye be wo bi ne bi ni nan ye be wo bi no oni sa ye be wo bi no oni ason ye be wo bi no oni ani serious deformities, heart-wrenching deformities. Why? Because ensu omo maame no mo enom de no aduane no Galamsey lead womb, mercury womb. I'm not saying it, Ghana Medical Association is saying it. So just producer, just put it on the screen for those watching to see. This is City 4 story on where this was 2020, and I said Galamsey polluted Pearl River, double skin diseases and diarrhea cases in Shama. Where they cry skin diseases, and I've seen this firsthand when I traveled to the central region to do a press conference at River Pra. But let's see the Ghana Medical Association story about children with deformities. Let's see the Ghana Medical Association story. And this is not NDC, but in my Ghana Medical Association, we're talking about doctors. Ghana. GMA backs Sewu midwife over babies without eyes and nose. And producer, get us the story in full. I want to scroll and read the story. It's so important that the headline alone will not tell the full story. We need the story so that people will see, say, it's not because of anything. It's, doctors say it's because of Galamsey Ascension. And I want the full story. So we will go on, but when you get a full story, put it there so that we can read it. So, Abusianfo, that is what we are talking about here. This is why I may start JOYNEWS. We make sure say assembly in Kobowe is not an NDC NPP petty partisan political matter. It is about human lives. Now we nipa. Now we were conscience. We nipa. Na muja wumu. We nipa. Now we do nipa. O do wo my Ghana. Your heart will bleed. You will be alarmed. You will be scandalized by the deception. Nada akoso. And soon when I'm more frail and crank and get a crowd on my we said that and a pay the consequence. Now, I was for and any pound once on every monk. Now, your coals are so names a Ghana dear. A bakukoa is so critical to our economy. The cocoa sector employs over 2 million people. And under President Mahama, was giving us averagely $2 billion afibia. Huge sector. And the cocoa human go. Cocoa, Mahama Brazil 2016, yet say almost 1 million metric tons, 969,000 metric tons. And then Akufo-Addo untimi 430,000 metric tons. Why? Apart from the mismanagement of the cocoa sector, one thing a good cocoa adwuma pa e Galamsey. And then you twa cocoa mfuo gu na ye di asase na ye Galamsey. And omo to cocoa mfuo no nye emrantie no omo ye omo pocho Galamsey no omo mu nisika ye di twa cocoa no gu. Those who are doing it pa e NPP mpanyifo, and I'll prove it to you. So if you look at the story on the screen, producer, don't let the story be stable. Give me picture the cocoa story. Galamsey threatens cocoa production. 19,000 hectares affected. Where just one story. Galamsey threatens cocoa production. 19,000 hectares And 19,000 plots, so 19,000 acres, hectares affected. Where just one area. And that we was also Eastern region, Central region, Ashanti region. Galamsey has said more than 50% of cocoa has said we win. And cocoa no ye nyebi. And apart from that, so no, essence will affect cocoa nankasa. And maybe bedru a Ghana cocoa. The whole world, Ghana and cocoa, Papa. We have premium cocoa, the best cocoa in the world. No, we are losing that place because Galamsey inti maybe bedru ye the cocoa be kwa manse bi asama for tobium. Omeka se mukoko no, mercury wom, mukoko no, lead wom because mo den sase ni nyina ye Galamsey e ho ne yeko. That is how serious this matter is. Now, even apart from the cocoa, yakwaye enua no so akwaye no so ma se ni nyina. And I want to show you a short video. Erastus Asaredonko all children Ghana kwaye nko a NPP aban mu mpanyimfo NPP party mpanyimfo and the Galamsey asay no. This is the verdict of an investigative journalist, not Sammy Gamfi. Watch it and bear in mind say nipa yenkwa interdependent with India. This is trite, it's basic science because we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Then we are not for carbon dioxide, no mama back oxygen. And he said, what say acquire ni na? Nipe organ ni na biwu. That is why Potoka Sammy say, when the last tree dies, the last man dies. And so we train we are ni na so gua ensuo ntiminto. Enti na Ghana. What is to ensuo bianto? Woko esrem baby ayekua nyina Ghana fa na nyina. It said the serious drought or pebraba. Ama aban na nkasa say ekom kese na mkwanso ba. Into wako parliament, the parliament should give them 500 million. No mo fonko kra aburo ni mo mra Ghana. And yes say come we ba Ghana no 83 de no cry. This is government itself. The enti na nsuo ni ntono. Because on the NPP paying for the Galamsey say akwaye ni nyina. That is the reason. So watch this tape and you will see the evidence.
An NPP executive in their Win municipality has invaded a part of the Tamania Forest Reserve with Chinese miners. When we reported it, and that was it. Now, about four groups sponsored by some known political actors. I wouldn't mention any name because, Randy, these people are so smart that they have people who front for them in the forest. You will never find them or link them to any of their distraction. But when you get to the ground, they will tell you, this side belongs to Mr. So and so within this party, so and so within that party. And all of them are part of the ruling party. And they have destroyed large portions, over 10 football fields of the Tanania Forest Reserve. And that report will be coming out today. And you see the level of devastation of such a beautiful reserve. And my challenge is, even if you say you want to do mining in a reserve, now you have amended our environmental guidelines with the promulgation of the LI 2462. It gives the president almost every right to open up even protected forests for mining. So let's take it that it's by law now. It's legal, so you can give it out. Why don't we do proper mining? So you state the method you're going to use, whether a deep pit or whatever it is, and then you stick to the location that has been given to you. But now, people are going behind this regulation, even behind this regulation, and they are mining illegally. And when you mine illegally, this is what happens. They mine almost everywhere. So when you look at the footage, close to the Tano River, close to almost everywhere, like they don't care. They just go in there and start felling trees and start digging. And then the whole place is a mess. Before you realize, the forest is gone. Now, Pamprama Forest Reserve, 50% of it, according to the Forestry Commission, is gone. And we have, drone footages which confirms that. Miles of pits and gullies of what used to be a very beautiful quality forest with trees, flora and fauna.
Yeah, so that is Erastus Asaredonko. See, Apaprama Forest Reserve, 50% a cut. Anua Forest Reserve, Nature Reserve, Omobram, Kobro Forest Reserve, Omedia Manasa, everywhere. And me say, me demonstrate ya chere say, enye ordinary Ghana mabunu na omo mu pe bibie di no, omo na eye sa de we yo. Omo need to mikro metimi dia Forest Reserve. For somebody to be able to enter a Forest Reserve, no ye nipo wu to me or ye powerful. And I will show you those doing that. Ministers, NPP paying for, they are the ones responsible for these heinous crimes. But you say, it's a then I tanya broso. We are putting our presidency on the line to fight Galamsey, no. She said, na ya nada say die. Galamsey no akoswa ma. Efia ni patitimu, edan ya ni patitimu no. Obi bedroom ye to Galamsey wo. Obi kitchen ye to Galamsey. Can you believe it? Ye to Galamsey into called Domasea in the Ashanti region. Apeboso Odomase. Ye to Galamsey. Efia wo nyina ye to Galamsey wo fie ni mu ama kroni sensen wo a hanging town waiting to collapse. A national disaster waiting to happen. Nansi ye arewosem. Oba penyi a wada sorry. Onye Galamsey yibi. Oko mfancheme sebi ejanai akujane nai. Owe ejanai o. Ene ejanai ni bu ni gumu mane koto Galamsey amnam wu here because if you want ejanai no wono ye tu Galamsey afa ase nyina nti dan ne sensen ho nti ejanai na bu na gum ama wawu ya. Hey, Amagana. She said, yeah, baby, Agana, Edruno. Who would have thought? Say, under Kufuadu and Bawomia, baby, Galamsey bedruni. Innocent woman, Mammy or Mau, dear Matia Yamayakran say, yes, Mamma and onion. Or Bapinfo. On your Galamsey da. Okujan and nine keke. This is big news in Ghana. Watch the video.
Amateur video shows final moments when an excavator dug out the remains of Gifty Manka, 26, who close friends say was pregnant. Her death tells a tragic tale of the dangerous impact of mining in residential facilities at Odumase in the Asante Central Municipality. So imagine waking up in the morning and deciding to visit the nature's call. What is supposed to be a natural activity turns out to be your death. This is what happened here today at Odumase in the Asante Central Municipality. The lady in question, a young woman who lives in this house, was attending to nature's call. The entire structure in which she was doing her business collapsed in a heap, went down into what is supposed to be a mining pit. Now, if you look around this area, there are lots of these pits within these houses at Odumase actively mining. And this is what caused the death of a lady here. Where I'm standing right now, just close to me, inside here, you could see another pit inside this house, and it goes deep down. And that is what the indigents here, this is how they do their illegal mining. The entire residential toilet sank into the deep pit beneath the building, as recounted by a resident.
Yeah, it's as a result of the Galamsey. It's not about the toilet. And we have to speak the truth. And we need to stop it. And we have to come together as a nation to stop this Galamsey madness. But we cannot allow this Galamsey to go on in our houses. You know this lady who died this morning, she's not beneficiary of the mining, but she has died this morning because of somebody being a beneficiary of that mining.
The sprawling Odumase Apibose community is dotted with underground pits dug in homes, linking each other in what could be described as a hanging town. The practice of mining inside houses, which dates years back, is getting worse. The impact of continuous digging beneath houses could be seen in the huge cracks and the sinking earth around buildings in the town. To the ordinary eye, this is a normal residential compound house. But inside it, we found deep pits laced with wooden steps that go several meters down. We were shown a number of such houses at Odumase. Residents are angry.
Information. We feel when I say developing phobia day at the toilet to us. What is it? Say, Kronankasa. At the party for Sasia, and I had you know, if you met me in my house to house. I moved to be, I could mention. If you Bruno also a well one and yes, canny. God will must send one. Almost can cry a day around because but some fear 2030 yet to go home because he can't answer your tissue.
Police sources say they've heard of the pits and mining in residential facilities, but cannot barge into private homes without a warrant. This you see here, this gate does not lead to any storeroom in any building. This, if you peep through, leads to an illegal mining site under this building. There is a pit in here, barricaded with wood, which goes deep down. And that's the kind of illegal mining people here do at Odumase in the Asante Achim Central District. Many of these houses here have pits similar to this one in there. So when people go into their houses, they are not going to sleep, they are going in there to mine illegally. And all these houses are at risk of collapse. Reporting for JOYNEWS, Erastus Asaredonko, Odumase, Asante Achim Central Municipality.
Yeah, so this video is from JOYNEWS. This video is from JOYNEWS. We give credit to them. Erastus Asaredonko. Yadanase for Juma Power. Someone what you cry now about Pusa, Arehosem. And I believe say wa wohwemi utie ufamuaba. One kasano, you can decipher the truth for yourself and decide whether say NPP are buying or my boy na say or my boy na so made your mind and whether they deserve another opportunity to continue to destroy Ghana. One kasa will remain, you know the truth. You see, ansani ya de Galamsey nkomo we be no. Be na wie no. Me pese quickly. Me show why we have gotten here. And Trono, it was not just about Akufo-Addo saying I'm putting my presidency on the line. And Trono di ene kwan o mo ankasa twa U-turn to engage in illegal mining. And I want to start with the ban on small-scale mining. As for the president saying he's putting his presidency on the line, I've shown you the video already. Baube Kaiser 2017 February. Na fe na ya to Obama NPP. Omo ba power na omo say small-scale mining. The emrata echiro, the emranta echiro. Say wo concession with your lease and I wouldn't be you suspend it at the tab water so will be uncle Tenefie. And no more at sea preaching Vanguard. A chiromo ye galam stop. Ye de Ghana sika ma or more millions of CDs. Monfanko Kuntia Galamsey. And they stopped and banned even legal mining in Pua, Ghana, and Mrama Hunkwane, they stopped it. And they stopped it for 6 months originally. And even extended it indefinitely. 2018, Omuyi ban free. But it was all 419. It was all a scam. Because even while the ban was in force, the NPP 4 there. Almost say the no concession. Emraman and Wokwan so timi mining legally. Small scale mining. Mani nidio. Then so no more the almost anymore. So look at the story on the screen. Was a government to extend ban on small scale mining. Government to extend ban on small scale mining. I mean, 2nd October 2017. What kind of story? No, so the government has said it will extend a 6 months ban on small scale mining activities because the objectives for the ban have all not been achieved. It is 6 months in the Crown, so they extended the ban. It was not just the ban. In the process, because almost a ban small scale mining, no? Ghana almost tried to do mining around that time, because they had their license and they were not doing Galamsey, legitimate business. I say a ban into legitimate business, quite with excavators. They banned the excavators. Yes, excavators. No being so guniti no su. People died because of that. I want to show you how wicked, how cruel these people are. Deceiving people say Galamsey. Look at some of the videos of how they banned excavators. Look at it.
About Bonnie and Papa Suban. On what been a Kufado Pessi Queen now. Obi excavator 6 years. Machines bear 15. So for the double to my shilling. I'm a more bunny. You did the president. Then I'm for 1 way. I be anyhow. Be the fear. One pocket machines. High tension, I said that.
So this is what they did to Ghanaians. So Ghana for this is what they did to Ghanaians. Ghana for no more legal small scale mining. In fact, Oman Shin Fidie ni keke. For NPP penny for kesia kuku dampa, somebody like Joe or Sewusu. They call him Joe Wise, but I don't see why they must call him Wise. First Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Onumpo die, Jina Parliament say, wama order. Ukoto se obi yes small scale mining na. Enko bisa na say our license and now we need license. Ukoto so yes small scale mining or say bonitu na kuno. Shoot and kill. Make akayo the NPP for aye nukrum ha. Under the pretense of fighting Galamsey. And you can see the story on the screen. Producer, you can do picture on picture for this one. Hot audio. MP orders shoot to kill on Galamsey. Yes. The story reads, the first Deputy Speaker of Parliament. And the story is dated 1st February 2018. It was the first Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Joe Osei-Wusu, has proposed a ruthless shoot-to-kill strategy as an antidote to the ending the Galamsey menace. This is it. And Ampampa, Abane State, Yabana, we are mining now. Ni abutu ni eku. They killed many people in Sehi. They killed somebody. Producer, give me the Sehi story. They killed. Nipa no onye Galamsey or yes small scale mining or on a license. And so you see a bane obi anye bi obi anko tenefie. Na Ghana ni deshi ye ni nasem. Ye mbisa na say our license na ya boni tu ni ekuno. After say ya share more excavators. So this story, give me the there's a story. Sehi miner allegedly shot dead by anti-Galamsey task force. 10th August 2017. We heard the story and let's hear bro for the way it goes. I say another miner Another miner, meaning say yakum bidada. Another miner has allegedly been shot dead by members of government's anti-Galamsey task force known as Operation Vanguard at Semshi and Kra in Gaboso district. So they killed people. They burned excavators. They started with a ban and prevented even legal small-scale miners from doing their legitimate business. Almost also share infidie, including infidie, legal small-scale miners. Almost also kubnipa. How wicked can you be that you will do all these things and turn around? Number one, kasa DCs, NPP for MCs, regional ministers engage in Galamsey. You think you can go scot-free? And then the former local government minister, Honorable Hejia Alima, at a public function, NPP, MMDC's war, and Okase, Okita reports, say, NPP, MMDC's, Galamsey's. Producer, let's see it. There is a moment of truth. Everything I say, I give you evidence. I'm not making up anything. So, producer, give me that story. The MMDCs, yes. This one is different. Stop killing civilians, minus to Operation Vanguard. We know this one. Give us the one about the MMDCs so that everybody will know, say, we are not making anything up. So, yes, you can see it on the screen. Ministry to name and sack MMDCs engage in Galamsey. Now, what kind of story now? The body of the story now. The Minister for Local Government, you can Google the story. And minister said they are in possession of a national security document. Say MPP ministers are doing Galamsey. Aside this, Mokai Charles Bisu, MPP ni former regional secretary in the Western region for the NPP. Ononana, the anti-Galamsey task force, or you're almost secretary, Interministerial Committee Against Illegal Mining. Producer, come back to the studio. Interministerial Committee Against Illegal Mining. Charles Bisu. Omo ayetu omo kasa omo nkokuntia Galamsey no. Omo mom turned around to take bribes from Chinese and illegal miners to do Galamsey. And Anas Arimiyaw Anas Yenrifemua Oche, this secretary of the Interministerial Committee Against Illegal Mining, said urge bribes from China for Ghana need your money, ya kumno, ya shene fidie, ya baneno, but China need ye, then people paying for Jin Husika. And then I say, Charles Bisu, Akufo-Addo neba wumi anyane. He was a presidential staffer. He was cleared. And apart from the fact that he was cleared, and they also a parliamentary candidate for the NPP. And this is, producer, I want the Charles Bisu story. Okay. Let me just scroll and see if I can get you that story. Well, producer, if we can get the Charles Bisu story, the Tiger IPI story on Charles Bisu. They caught him taking the bribes. We need that. Apart from Charles Bisu, we see former MPP Central Regional Vice Chairman in the Central Region. Ono tax force or Mukutia Galamsey no auctioneer. Into a CZ excavators ono ne ton excavators no. And Mobekaya. This guy was caught on tape having a meeting with Professor Frimpong Boateng. Omo confess excavators or mojiji free Ghana for some were illegal miners, some were legal small scale miners. Yaji omo excavators. Ekwo we say minister, ona oka say party yesika. Inti memfa majombodu, memma gizo mu mfidie ni bi no memfa nkoye Galamsey. Charles Bissiou Assembly Mekane. This is it. Charles Bissiou took bribe in 2019 to allow Galamsey activity. Tiger IPI insists. Tiger IPI now said there. He is the one who Akufo-Addo say, obey you the principle of the corruption. Say, I will use the ANAS principle to fight against corruption. He was not sacked. He was cleared and shielded by the president. And then there was no MP. Ekwawusi dia no so wo ho. And for Ekwawusi podie, not Sammy Gamfi na eka. Minister for Environment, Professor Frimpong Boateng nankasa ekoye police case. Say NPP titreni abedi e chiro wo mfimfiri mantem. Ena give me the quote. Yeah, keep it on the screen. Or no, ena ton 500 excavators. It was the NPP vice chairman arrested over 500 missing excavators. The police have arrested the suspended vice chairman of the New Patriotic Party over some missing excavators used for illegal mining, popularly known as Galamsey. This story was 4 February 2020. Near Betuaba, Omoche na no muja no foolish case. Because the fidie no, Ekwawusi so the my party impending for. Because party yesika. Enti omo akunkum nipa ashibi mfidie. Infidie no man sheni bi so almost the mo party for some koye Galamsey because omo hia sika monko na mo hia sika NPP for. Why are you so wicked and evil? Why? Abusia say one test asem na video. This is a conversation between Ekwawusi and Professor Frimpong Boateng, producer. Give us that video, the party hia sika video. Now what komo NPP vice chairman and Frimpong Boateng the Minister for Environment awada Galamsey kona no na excavators yomode ye wa TV
so bio me ba when many bomwedu ene ba with regards to yenye eduma emphasis can come apart. Yes, wo prof ana wo mami authorization se me inform team na me set up no mo say eduma. Yes, wa prof na osan ka chem say eya team na message me fa gizo na fan kan. Yes, sir.
But do you tell me why is that team maybe?
Oh, prof.
We talk about the framework. In fact, you know say party based and it's okay. Let's go to me now. You want to be concession. Say want to be a concession. So you go there, inspect the place. Let's form a team. But the guy, one can't tell say, what we am not before you join me. I don't know. We talk about the framework.
One casa crown, I will see more quarter. I brought back as area ho baby, gives you mobile suggestions, area ho baby. A home way, may inquire you. One casa crown, I'll see more so much as. No, we are talking. No, don't go to even right now.
I was for or Chammy only master because I was somewhere. What's it be? NPP Central Regional Vice Chairman. And then I yet Galamsey atonton amanfo mfidi anyesika o se okwa kopempio keep Kusnoff. And me maka and then me can JOYNEWS. Me can be Ekwawusi say jailbird. There is no way you walk free into to abaman wa wash your vote. There is no way because Minister for Environment or no one ekoye case ma police say Ekwawusi na wi excavators no. Enya Sammy Gamfi. The minister. And the reason why Oman to me and 2001 more is because Ekwawusi threat you almost say, oh yeah, maybe also he was telling the minister, say, why now catch me say, party yesika, and me fa fideni be ma gizu, me fa be ma John Boadu was their general secretary. What say wound to me MPP Asante Mantem titreni chairman for the MPP. The Okasa Basa no. Galamsey na no. The king of Galamsey wound to me. So on the concession, 9 people for didi huni yusunidi sa. Na sesa na opesa wo ye dia. And why did you tell us that you were putting your presidency on the line? I don't know be banning small scale mining, including legal small scale mining. I don't know be share amount for excavators. I don't know be kunkum nipa. What may be craft from when you are and you turn around to do this with your party people? Today, look at our water bodies. Look, this story on the screen. Frimpong Boateng indicts MPP officials. Others in bombshell Galamsey report. May I show us why we me ukai. This was a 33-page report. From Paul Watson, they come out president. In the report, about ministers, presidential staffers, NPP, DC is so more Galamsey say you need acquire. Ade. Yesi bomuchichi if you answer the catch us or then cheme wa yeni na chinye. And yes, I made a minister, Professor Mwa Aorakuma from Paul Watson and Numuasem. In John also NDC Niana. On one report on the common man penny. And on man penny no timi nya because Galamsey on one kasano sikano ye brenibi. Bawomia ye brenibi. I don't know what your campaign. So when I tell you say who say Ghana yensu say now cry ye warm without any ehwene. And found the ordinary man in Tako or Boise or no penny bibi dio. No. Penny for na. Omo twaba mona. NPP for na. And this is the evidence. And producer, I want to read that story about the babies. So if you have it ready, let me read it before I wrap up on this topic. Because it's so sad. People must know, say, children are now dying. And now we did them. And these people, don't they have a conscience? Sika bebreba mwenye NPP for DMBM na moyere. DMBM anti mumu sika kakra mu bedinti no. Ye nyina yenwu. Don't you care even about the children? Don't you care? So, producer, thank you very much. Let's go back. Let's start from the headline. Okay? Let's start from the headline. Galamsey, GMA is Ghana Medical Association in full. Backs a woman midwife over babies without eyes and nose. My interest story. There is a midwife in the Western region. Our J Awo. And or transi who say and cry or J or my wo area winino. Omobeba wini ombeba wini hwene. Now when we say the problem is from Galamsey. Or can a man for you midwife no we need the oka. And the Ghana Medical Association for ankasa so koyo mu. So this is a story. The Ghana Medical Association has backed claims by staff of the Sewum Health Center in the Western North region that chemicals used for illegal mining are causing the birth of defective babies in the area since expectant mothers drink from polluted water. According to the health center, pregnant women in the community are continuously losing their newborn babies because the women drink water contaminated with chemicals used by the illegal miners. A midwife in charge of the Sehum Health Center, Giftia Joajano, disclosed that the facility has been recording cases of newborn babies without nose, eyes, ears, and mouth. Babies without mouth. And in fact, there is another scientist. I want to say with evidence. Fetus, just say, or bafa frona akrani nyanye nipamuano. They are done yemuno deformed because they are drinking this water. These are the people, Omokase, they are putting their presidency on the line. And now almost they will break the 8. Why? Because they want to come and continue this. Almost they are coming to upgrade Ghana. Why? Because they want to upgrade the pollution of our water bodies, the destruction of our lands and forest reserves. That is what they are going to upgrade. A vote for them, a vote for Bawumia is an expression of your satisfaction with what they have done to our nation. In Columbia, it will not discriminate. The polluted water bodies don't discriminate between NDC and NPP. So they are doing it to Ghana, not NDC. And who NPP it will affect you. It will affect you. Yes, a conformity is a chroma. This is how serious the matter is. It is so painful that when I'm talking about, I get emotional because beyond the stories, I have seen these things with my eyes. It's painful when people want sana. Why? Why? And you get people saying NDC and NPP are the same. At the time we under John Mahama, what TB? I showed you the water bodies under John Mahama. You saw the picture. John Mahama, that's what they say. 500 excavators. Excavator, you can't even drive it. I just saw they are too low bed. So, and then 500 excavators. Did you hear something like that under John Mahama? Was River Pra like this under John Mahama? Was Brem like this under John Mahama? Was Ankobra like this? Tunnel River. The forest reserve. And NPP for under Sir John. Almost passing new mra. And then you tell me the forest reserve Galamsey for. Look at what you see on the screen. This is Chamawun to me, Akonta mining. Galamsey camping to me. Omunipedia. Because this is where he gets his money from. His dirty money from. The blood money. This is where they get it from. Akonta mining. Producer, play that video before we end.
In the pollution of this national resource. This mining site, captured by our drone, belongs to Akonta Mining Limited, owned by Bernard and Chubosiako, popularly known as Chairman Wuntumi, the current Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP. Two of their mining operation sites sitting at the edges of the river, with some of their mining leaks and residues feeding directly into the Tano River. The footage of mining along the Tano River from a layman's view shows a clear violation of government's buffer zone policy, which demands the demarcation of a 50-meter buffer zone away from a water body like the Tano. Existing buffer zone bylaws and specifications spelled out by the Forestry Services Division indicates no logging within 50 meters of major streams and 25 meters.
This is Chamawun to me. This is what they are doing with illegal mining. Party yesika. Any from Pomboate. That is all they care about. And if you love Ghana, you will vote for change so that these people can face the music of accountability. Because they can't do this to Ghana. Why? Why? And there is no way they can fight Galamsey. I'm telling you, Galamsey it is not the ordinary people doing it. A NPP in paying you for, and I've given you the evidence. So what you mean here? What do you mean? You are doubting Thomas. Listen to Kennedy Akomprekwe Japan. NPP muasemche. Tie de waka.
Very disturbing.
That time, Sammy me by. I don't know me see if I can muasem. Yeah, but you see what has happened. And you are seeing and painful be brings who come. They should bow their head in shame, down their head in shame
from all across the ministry.
That time. And your ministry at their NPP form painful. They should stay away. At dear President Kufuor Castle Benya. They say a Kufuor to say a dria is siwa any
wow.
Yes. With the Galamsey.
Oh.
Madam, I'm telling you, means from a Kufuor to what to say. A dria is siwa any because ni rot. Galamsey. When it comes to Galamsey, a Kufuor doing a rot complete.
Serious.
Na momo tumi kwaji obi machines say onu de onidi now they are mauba. Please. How do you say na posi? One woman say ma bay. Now you can't even talk about Mahama. How can you talk about Mahama? How? That time.
I don't know myself. Baby, Latin boy, and family. Assembly of the man it comes to pass. Comes to pass.
That was Kennedy, Japan. And I believe that at this stage, a bit timid in common here. Because if you're a discerning Ghanaian, and I believe you are, now Ghana, you can judge this for yourself and decide. On 7th December. You say, you need to cry, no, connect what there. You need to say, Abe. Let's not make another mistake. These guys came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That is a star story of the ever-worsening NPP-led illegal mining menace. John Mahama will stop it. And then by popular request, I'm going to shelve your manifesto policies on education and health. I'm just going to talk to you about what John Mahama will do about mining. Today, you're back deep mining, Hong Kong. I'll bring you a few clips from Bruno East and we'll call it a day. But before I tell you that, Diana John Mahama be about this problem, so that to about my NDC John Mahama, you know what you're voting for. No, the person me Kyle say, yen ara yasasini, eya boden de maye, moja enanananum ifyegu nyade to ho maye. Edu me no mienu say yebi atwaso. Hwe ma me ba, I will tell you the NDC's policy alternative on this illegal Galamsey menace. This is the NDC and You segment, and here we share with you the vision of John Mahama and the NDC, what the NDC has for you, and why you must vote for John Mahama and the NDC. And I'm saying, Komoya yedi efa efomo gudi ho, efa illegal mining na, ese yunsio yasasa ni yankwaye, ne threaten yenyina yankwano. Today on NDC and You, we person me know din komo about dear John Mahama, ebeye about illegal mining. Any mining in general, Ghana, Afa, Nintuma Pefra. We don't just criticize, we give you policies, we give you an alternative so that you can make an informed choice. dear NDC amanyuku bayane say from 2025 Ghana for yemwa no nyame adom yeba ye papa Mahama is coming to promote responsible mining for sustainable development. John Mahama is not against mining. NDC is not against mining. O man bia onyame ache wagudie na wo se wutu na ode your mine ye. Mante e wo Ghana nya adwuma anya. Ye ntumi nkase fom wagudie tu ye magana for to be. No. So we are not going to stop mining, whether large or small scale. And we are not going to ban mining. No. Nemo mining na ye ba be ye ho adwuma e ye de friend responsible mining. Mining na ye di nyansa to ho na ye de mmara to ho na ye no kwampa so a ense nsuo ense kwaye ense asase. Mining na ye fa kwampa so ya e di sika ni mpuntu ba. That is John Mahama and the NDC's vision on mining. And until to start with, no, the next NDC government will wage a ruthless war against illegal mining. Yentia mining, ye beba abeboama mining, and namra kwanso mining na ye fa kwampaso ye akoso. Na ye ma NDC for nkwa na be ye sa adwuma no, and NPP for nkwa. They say NPP for some your community mining. That is another name for illegal mining. Omo party for ye, party for nkwa. Ba ye be ma ho kwan. Ama Ghana ni bia wo pese wo ye form wagudie tu adwuma ni bi no, wanya kwanya ye bi. Enti ye nya yiyimu o party ni wonti wo concession ya giama party penyin debi. O pese wo ye mining na concession no ye be ma obi. Na ya ma wa famra kwanso aye. Na se wo kwa akoye mining wo nsuom die. Ai no mretia. Se wo kwa akotu fom wagudie e wo forest reserve mu die oboa. Wo ye John Mahama bawo. Wo ye ninue o. Wo ye NDC ni o. Wo ye dien o. You will not be allowed to do that. That is what we mean by the next NDC government will wage a ruthless war, bipartisan war, a war with no political callous against illegal mining. Because we need to preserve our nation. It is imperative that we do that. We don't have a choice. And that war will be waged. Nanya say a quote here Galamsey nkwa. So we share picture here that's we are. Hwese na nsasi ya kwaya, you saw some of the videos. We ensure na NPP for say no. I was here ye bibi fa ho. Put the NPP for manifesto. They have no solution to it because omo ba no ma be upgrade pollution no. On ba be more. But John Mahama has thought about this. The visionary nation builder has a solution. Two solutions. Number one, Ofreno. Blue water projects. Blue water projects. And about also a tree for life project. And see, already that's why we will implement a tree for life project. I know you're reforestation, say. And Sasi acquire or dia say no. Ye bedua nwia. Nenya nwia bia keke. Ye bedua enwia ebetumi kura bre o man ni sika. Te say rubber. Te say cocoa. Te say cashew. So commercial tree crops in ye bedua. And we are going to turn these devastated lands into ecological hubs. Baby, just say, while we say, this is nature. You will enjoy it. Na eno kra de adwuma ba nti e be fa memo ane maba wane bebre no ma kodua sa enua ne bebre ne ye dia reclaim sa akwaye ni nyina ensuo na o ma sel no so no jo ma ama so de dwumade bi ba ye friend Blue Water Initiative a ye be use abefo enyema mfidie ne ye dia clean ensuo no biem. It is going to be very expensive. It's going to be very difficult, but the Blue Water Initiative of John Mahama will ensure say ensuo no enyi besans wati biem. Ensuo na ne aye brown to say chokomilo no enyi besans wati biem through the Blue Water Initiative. So we are waging a war, but we are reclaiming the devastated lands and forest reserves and the polluted water bodies. And they are the starting point. Now, eno nanche no kwaye mu a ene aban we ama ho kwan forest reserves ye illegal mining no John Mahama will stop it. Forest reserves no be o ma say na do na ye dia aka na ye bo ho ban. Eniti yemma will be a new lease to go and do mining in a forest reserve. Gold, you can do your mining. If it is not a forest reserve and you're doing it legally, no problem. Your mining. But as a forest reserve here, John Mahama is banning it. No two ways about that. Then, mining, John Mahama say, Oba Besesa Embrana, a share from what would you to also. We call it the Mineral and Mining Act. Now, Asochia, a dawama moye mining e wonsuomu no ya increasing no mo edu. We are going to impose a stiffer punishment on mining in water bodies. It is going to be a second-degree felony. Mining wonsuomu, we will treat you like an armed robber. And nobody will prevent you. You can do your mining, but follow the law. Maybe our concession one year. Utu amana wakata so wadua we siesie asase no. No problem. No wadidi. Obi any no problem. But say ye koye mining wo nsuom, never. It will not happen under John Mahama because the punishment will be stiffer. And mrani diwa me Sammy Gamfi ufreme enye ye. Ufreme kra me asans wache. Obi any obetime twetwe eje. We owe this a duty to God and country, and John Mahama will lead us to ensure that. Now, Adia deba kwa John Mahama de banese. And I'm saying pese amanfo be illegal mining tino. Asoye no na ye na dwuma se ohwe mining so no make sure se ye mining kwampaso no. Ye ba be trem amana ye kese. Afa dwuma ye fo bebiri wo ho. Omuti fi omunya dwuma nya. John Mahama is coming to employ them. Now you expand the human capital or resource base of mineral commission. Omone hwe former goodie to also. Send a district bia no mubenya office ho. So we are decentralizing it. In the years of Motenkai, and I had say operate soldier for tax force they should go around and fight illegal mining. No. Minerals Commission will be in every district, making sure say obi a open license obi open concession bia ni so bank kan na call regional capital. The district one obi to apply no go through the process. Easy. So that you can also get your concession to do legal, responsible mining. Now, almost so hunting, almost so waiting supervisor, almost so waiting train you and making sure say mining now way and no kwampaso. Inti ye party for ye be creative biamo ye back for Ghana for nyina. But ye making sure say ye the Minerals Commission ba waboboano decentralized in every district, so that you will not have an excuse. You will follow the law, and everything will be there. The training, everything will be there. So the decentralization is very possible. Saga miners NPP for small scale miners in Nano. Your business will be booming, provided you will mine in water, provided you will not go and destroy a forest reserve. Kama. Now also why ye. Now, apart from that, John Mahama NDC be Ghana Geological Survey Department mo. Now, almost to me, I intensify geological surveys. They are friend of exploration and prospecting. Senebeya, you bet me approve a lot of reserves. Na Ghana, yenso ye chefe wasi ye nyana wa gudio nyamedia che no etimi akosoro because in prempren abine mfa sika nhye agudie hwehwem. Enti ankrankra na de ono ani sika be hwehwe agudie no obey exploration, a friend reconnaissance survey, or exploration akwa prospecting and some akwaje mining lease. Na nam say ankrankra na de sika ye bibia enti no wi a ofa sika ni nyina no ama bank to be 10% carried interest plus royalties and taxes. Say sika no enti mi muaye ma yentumpon. It is a Ghana ye pay higher percentage there. Na was say a geological survey for sika. Na form agudie hwehwe no omo ye bi kese. Se Ghana ya ye nyane de mawa your percentage ni 10%, it can be 30, 40. They said their mama in binumaya or my ye no. That is what John Mahama is coming to do, so that we can benefit from the natural resources unyame and their chain. Then aside that, this is the big thing, and this is the answer the solution to illegal mining bebrebe na threatening yen in your life. No? This is it, the Gold Board. First of its kind, Joe Mahama Edeba. Ghana Gold Board, Joe Mahama Betse. Juma Yukufu Frokra. Na Gold Board, Yomuna, former good year to nkete small scale mining, artisanal mining, omune beheso. And they will be everywhere, making sure say, omo buama, one more person, omo ye mining kwampaso no, omo timi ayo omo mining kwampaso. But omo person almost ye mining kwambone so, essay or mining there, almost so ye timi deal with them. And almost a kind of fenu, a bit treble a bit trenifa. But what would this Gold Board be doing? Potoka said they will provide mining support services to the industry, including concession viability. Open concession, Gold Board no bet concession no the papa. Okoje besia ebe shemi ye adwuma o moka. The nyesa okotachia no wakotachia the viability of the concession. Gold Board no be aye hwehwemu kita data no be chiro say waba open concession hana a good year no. So you will not be working in the dark. Health, safety, and efficiency in mining. Ombesan so ama omo ye mining teteye. Ewo kwa omobefa so ye mining na obi nko yare ye be ye ne kwampaso. Ye de santete ni nyina be ma wo mo. Mining no kwa how to operate the mine na ebetumi am wanya so mfaso ye. That's what we mean by efficiency. Ko betumi aye mining aboka. Gold Board ne de santete ni nyina be ma small scale miners. Now the end de wo mukura ne say small scale miners or mo pay mfidie akese de aye mining equipment financing Gold Board ebeto mfidie ni bi ne de amount na wo tua ye de bad ababe boa o mine no enti formo gudie na nyese yesementu tu na o mine nya sika but to ni kwampa. So that's all we are saying. So if you are well established, you follow the law, you follow the due process, I will say a boy na wunya fidie ni bi kura Gold Board will help you. Ni aboa wait me ato fidie a so de be mining ni bi. Me feel say we asem de ema small scale miners nyina. And there will be research and standardization, good recovery optimization. These are technical issues ye be di hun komo another time. So this is what the Gold Board will be doing. Now adia ba so Gold Board be ne say omo be yeno be yire ne pampe wo ye small scale miner ye be shew compulsory by force untumi nya ene untumi nya adwuma ye be shew say wo be go through skills training in land reclamation e kwan a wo ye mining wie na utu amna e wo so fa so siesie asase no by force training ye be train you in techniques in land reclamation and sana ya my license. So the Gold Board will do all that. Then gold no so tu wi a anya say tu wi ya na de akwakoton Gold Board no e de nhihye be to nchen because Ghana to gold no tu gold ni wa ha bebre wo ha ye hu bebi efa. Until this time around aban be restricted say utu gold na yen sachire mu yen nane emfa mfa fidie mu na ye de kwama no ne koton a amaye sika. Jomama Breso 2016 we got the second largest gold refinery in the whole of Africa, the biggest in the whole of West Africa. All these refineries are not working. So through a deliberate government policy no e making sure say gold na ye tu ye ben na ne de aye nyema bebre e ho na sika ne wo and the day adwuma so be den e be Ghana. So these are some of the things the Gold Board will do. So me bonne to fa John Mahama and the NDC eba ababe kwantia former goodie to basa ye nsuom any forest reserves e de yade e de nsuo shortages eba ekum nipa no ye betu ase na de beba ne se obi a wo pese wo ye mining kwampa so ne mra kwan so bia no ya ma kwan aboa wo amwatumi aye. Gold Board be wo ho entitiye no ye de be ma wo enfidie no ye be boa wo mo anya bi concession no eba waboboa no because we are decentralizing Minerals Commission party same be any transparent, fair, competitive na won so wetimi aye adwuma e de adidi wetimi e de abobra. This is what John Mahama and the NDC ye promise on illegal mining. and what the total the cost in the last 7 years no one. We said there is a big difference. We said this is the right policy now at the certain sense of order about in the mining sector. Now, Magana, Afan and Tomapa, Efra. Now, Abusia, I want to, at this stage, show you some of the things John Mahama has been saying on the campaign trail. Because again, to follow the campaign. But he's made very important comments. Emeriti, I'll bring you just 3 of those videos. So, producer, unfortunately, and I'm saying Papa Wobunoman to Okapi Kasa. It in Chechimuno and also. Kasa is a master communicator, and everything he's saying is self-explanatory. And the producer, let's start from the Bawizi comments. Let's go to Cashew, let's go to Fisherman, let's go to DKM, the NTN. Semwa, Yura, John Dramani Mahama, by the grace of God, the incoming president of Ghana, or the Atudra. You really, you're signing out.
What says Sikasem de Vieno? I feel see digitalization. Ezu now tempo ne one say or say on your new hoshe no a driver mate to one and yet on no car no. Now what we are driver mate? I will see a car every driver banza hoa or they or minor caution aseno. Now or say Yemfa or minor shansa ebe ye. Wow, master Ochra Wadi, Unim Kaka, and not the Ghana Koshiasi. Now, who are we a driver mate? Who's your first year in the mouth? Young Koshisha driver be or what license are? Waka na, young Huda, young Koshisha driver no. Or no one ever Koshisha no. Ezu, me Jinahe, John Dramani Mahama, Makuta Ghana Mainda. Abraham Mikuta Ghana Main, na Sumdre ho, na Ediane ho. Now first CD 9 unya dollar back home. And then so there this all the 16 CDs and sana unya dollar back home. Ezu Abraham ikuta o mine with the 14 CDs are ubenya petrol gallon back home. And then so there with the 14 CDs are ubenya pintoa back home. Abraham ikuta Ghana mine na cement bottle back home 26 CDs. And then ahena ye ton cement or Kentampoha 100 CDs. Ezu now when you na echre ni omo ka kire say ekra masetina ye echen abra jomama ye omampanyi. Ezu ye funu ye dia and ye say come there. What's it be ya main? Etimi ye yesa. Wa wodi ye funu. What ten can say come there? And so NPP for Bekacho said, where did you mean? Ezu Enti Nyaya Femuno, I was here this year answer. Nyaya Cocoa no, Sanya Beya Cashew. Cocoa, Emrenu Drew say a betty cocoa. Government announced producer price of cocoa. I just said, a Krafono, and him says, say, me take bottle, say in a minya. San ye beya makashu so. Emrene beswa ye bebo price no. Se ne beya ekreni no behu sikadodo a obenya so okote ne kashu na. Na ya ma factory for no ato no mo siesie ne kama na yeso ye de akwa ama no ne akoton. Ene ameka say Indian for ebeto ye cashew. Omo de cashew no call India. No more cornea, no more in the kama, no mum, omodi ako abruchre, akoji dollars. Na yen had the Yabema Bibika Crebi, and no a two betra, and she shall full fry the Yadebano. A bebois ama equiafono so, a Jessica, etimi ashram wa brabon. Say, Nipa Bebre, Waha. Eye afare juma abra omanpanyi JE Mills nyame fa ne kransie abra obe pre omanpanyi edibia no onante Ghana ha nyina a one afare for kasa ebisa om se omo ha one den ade ba kwa om nyina ka ne se premix no mo sanka eno hye o mo boss oba o de nhihye papa eba se ne be ya afarefo no ene benya premix no ampa so ne bo hye no odi so o maye nanti Ghana ha nyina bebia afare adwuma ekoso bia o ma mo ye landing beach committee I just a premix ne ba na akodi landing beach committee ensem say omunya premix na omu denim afarefo no no ma cha ma omu fefefe na obiara ensaka premix ne bi ye nuadom de bibia omu de omu saka bia omu de politics bebam enti ene amene wo ka say premix ne ba na akodi party chairman ensem premix ba na akodi women's organizer ensem enti obe wo say afarefo ope premixer this is called party women's organizer or your hairdresser afarini ekoto premix or hairdresser ho sadi ento asum ezu
Abuzavo, that was His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. These are snipers of his picture or the Tudra in the Bono East. Mene ka say oh enyamene pebia ochna and obebu nakete a free region ho. And so far it has been massive, it's been mammoth. Ni jene ahokeka omanfo de ahia no na efe kra kwa. And same be about bonten about Droman Kesi ahemfo bi ne. I think the matter has been clarified. Ohene nankasa issue statement at Chum and Asam Nenya no. So it's been a very successful tour, and we thought that we should bring you this. Now I'm going to read a few messages, and John Mahama's tape na edi can boy. We'll go back to that before we sign out today. So Solly Evans said, under the umbrella, you are safe from adverse economic conditions, corruption, Galamsey jobs fully available. Next, producer. Next. We want to see the messages. Yes, Fidelis Abelba say, good evening, Sammy. Please take the opportunity and clarify that NPP did not lose in Galamsey areas because of their fight against it, but due to the fact that the government and the NPP drove the natives out of the forest and took over the Galamsey sites. Today, we all know kingpins of Galamsey are in the presidency. You're totally right. And yes, if you are no more Kuwaitia Galamsey in Ghana for in those areas to abetium. No, Ghana for Hono Nimde. Kuwaitia Galamsey abo Munsu Hubaya, Kombetuama. But they saw say Omobejiji amount for concession, and they rather were doing the Galamsey, destroying their lands, their forests, and their water bodies, and anything to abetium. Fidelis Yadase. Now, Cade Menard said the NPP leaders must be made to drink the polluted waters till the waters become clean like it was. A very good suggestion. Very good suggestion, Cade Menard. It is something that we should consider. And Penufono, ya chiwo mua, na ya science yoni ya momonan komano, mifrize kebebo apa. Nelson Yesuto Kofi Akotia say President Akufo-Addo promised to put his presidency on the line and fight Galamsey. He rather lay the presidency on the floor like carpet for his appointees to work on to engage in more Galamsey activity. Say bye-bye to NPP and Bawumia. Vote John Mahama for president. Yeah, that's Nelson. Abu Sadiq Azindu say a gang of thieves. I mean daylight thieves is what NPP is. 7th December will separate them from our dear country. John Mahama was the right person to deliver, and still he is the same person to deliver. Abu Yadase. John Bosco Akutia. Also, comments from Anodon Prayer on the issue of Galamsey in Parliament yesterday was one of the most pedestrian, reckless, irresponsible ever in the history of the Fourth Republic. That is true. And in for your comments. It's very, very important. Say, on issues like this, yebema on minor enkanko edi enimkai. Yebema no kre edi enimkai. Na ya take decision ebebwa Ghana and not to please or political party and penyinfobia war party. Dear Akufo-Addo Bawumia ni NPP aye. Efa Galamsey who in the last 8 years no eye krono eye nada eye frakadam eye wudie no medio minor, and we must hold them accountable on 7th December. We cannot waste that opportunity. Inti wa wo hweme no, vote for change so that ensesama pabeba And I've shown you what John Mahama and the NDC would do differently. But she was sitting so not to abapa. Because after everything is said and done, when you said your daddy Gemono, and the names in the it is a koya winning and koya winning. It was sitting not to abapa. And that is what John Mahama said in the first video. Producer, repeat that video for us before we come and wrap up. Can we have the video of Joe Mahama talking about the first video we played, the Bawizi video, if we can have that.
Sunday, you know, I will say digitalization. Ezu, na fempo ne nwanwa say, o say oni onim ho hwe no ye driver mate kwa, enye ono na na okaka no. Na wo a wo ye driver mate, a wo sua kaka, every driver banza ho a ode o minor kohwe ase no. Na wo say yemfa o minor nhyɛ wo sa ebe ye yie. Wa wo master o kyerɛ wade onim kaka ɛna ode ga na akɔhwe ase. Na wo a wo ye driver mate wo say afa yemfa steer no ma o. Yen kohwe driver bi o what license a wa kaka na ye huda yen kohwe sa driver no. Ono an ye be kwa kohwe no. Ezu mi amijina he John Dramani Mahama mekuta Ghana mainda. Abraham mekuta Ghana main na asumdwe wo ho. Na eduane wo ho. Now first CD 9 unya dollar back. And then so this all the 16 CDs and sana wenya dollar back. Ezu Abraham mekuta o main with the 14 CDs ubenya petrol gallon back. And then so with the 14 CDs ubenya pentwa back pe. Abraham mekuta Ghana main na cement bottle back 26 CDs. And then ahena ye ton cement or Kentampoha 100 CDs. Ezu na when na echre ni omo ka kire say ekra masetina ye echen abra joma ma ye omanpanyi. Ezu ye funu ye dia ene ye say come there. What say dey be ya main etimi ye yesa wa wo di ye funu what think can say come there. And so NPP for Bekacho said, where did you mean? Ezu enti ni ayafa mu no e wose ye disua nyansa.
That was His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Let's learn from our experiences. Now before I go, if I can have this, there is an ongoing umbrella challenge that I'm enjoying. I say, feel safe under the umbrella. NDC, the colors are beautiful. So this is going on social media, and Mekanfoma will say you should join. We are all joining the umbrella challenge. We are all safe under the NDC umbrella. It is symbolic. Ijinahoma bibi say NDC mu ena yenyina no yasumdwe yenkanko yempuntuo yahoto ewo. This is what chinyewe ijinahoma. Tubenya chinya. You can just pose and take a picture and put it on social media. But beyond the umbrella challenge, I want to talk to you about something. On the enemy no, they be a kamishe suit, na share kaftan. No, but today I'm wearing my party colors. JC with FF, and there are many of it available. We'll check your platforms now. We'll let you know. On NDC 360 this week, we'll let you know where you can get some of these jerseys to buy. Meminda Ebe, with the powers vested in me as the National Communications Officer of the NDC, we are declaring Saturday Ebe, I believe that should be 7th of September, as Rep Your Party Colors Day. Rep Your NDC Party Colors Day. And whether you have a jersey, or a party t-shirt, or any NDC colors, it is red, it is black, it is green and white. Just wear these colors, take a picture and post it on your WhatsApp status, your profile, your DP, post it on Facebook, post it on X, now Twitter, post it on any social, TikTok, let's flood social media with our beautiful NDC colors, because change is coming. The victory of the NDC is coming, because Ghana for ye breye huamane. Amamwo born no adoso. Katashe project dream kankaino adoso. Sa Galamsey amamwo yempe. Ye pa amamwo papa ede ahoto ede adwuma ni mpuntu ebebreye. Eno ntia busuafo, I am Sammy Gamfi NDC Achiame, and I brought you this edition of NDC 360. Ehani edebesi na what we send the ebesanso share BM. Good evening and have a good night.